Hello and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep IAS. Welcome to the big news of the day. The topic for today's big news is the surge in COVID cases in India. In this short and crisp analysis, we will understand this increase in COVID cases and also whether these cases can lead to a fourth wave of coronavirus. Let's begin. See, the topic is in the news because COVID cases are increasing in India. You can see over here there is a marginal increase in the COVID cases. On April 16th, 975 cases were reported, but half of these cases have come from Delhi and Haryana. As you see in Delhi, the cases have been rising. On 11th April, there were only 137 cases. On 16th April, 461 cases were reported. Likewise, in Haryana, there were 54 cases on 11th April and 202 cases were reported on 16th April. So overall, the cases in India are increasing, but half of these cases have been reported from these two states. Where these cases increasing? See, the possible causes are the withdrawal of mask mandates and also doing away with all the restrictions. As you know, earlier people were required to mask themselves in public places. Why? Because the virus is contagious. You can spread it to other people or also get it from other people if you do not mask yourself. So mask used to save people from this virus. But as cases in India decreased, governments across the country withdrew this mask mandate. But at the same time, the government advised that people should wear the mask, but it was no longer a crime. Earlier, you could be fined if you did not wear a mask. So now, because of this withdrawal, such punitive measure was done away with. Likewise, the restrictions on schools, offices, travel, and business were removed. So schools were opened, offices were opened, and people started traveling. Likewise, businesses started functioning at their full capacity. Now, this has allowed people to gather in public places, to interact with each other. So, the life has been normalized to pre pandemic levels. Both these factors might have led to increase in these cases. Now, this rise in the cases raises another concern as we have already witnessed three waves in India. So, the concern is that whether we are likely looking at a fourth wave of coronavirus. See, we saw the first wave of coronavirus and then the second wave caused by the Delta variant, which was the deadliest wave in India. Many people died. We saw the health infrastructure was overburdened. There was shortage of oxygen. Hospital beds were not available. And we saw people dying in many numbers and people were buried on the banks of a river in UP, for example. Now, the third wave was caused by the Omicron variant. It was the most recent wave in India witnessed in the early winter. Now, this time, because the cases are rising across India, but the rise is very marginal, Delhi and Haryana have reported half of such cases. So, the concern is whether these cases point to a larger picture, which is that the cases across India will rise and it will lead to a fourth wave. But if you look at data, such possibility is not likely. See, number one, as I already mentioned, the cases across India have risen marginally. Half of these cases come from Delhi and Haryana. Also, if you look at the 7-day moving average in India, it is continuing to decline. So there is no significant increase in 7-day moving average, which means the cases are not rising to a significant level. Another reason is no fast transmitting variant has been found recently. Variants are responsible for causing a pandemic like situation. No such variant has been found recently. That means there is no scenario of a fourth wave. Now, how do we know this fast transmit variant is not found? Because a large pool in a susceptible population is tested. No such variant has been found yet. There's another reason that tells us that the fourth wave is not likely, which is that a bulk of Indian population had been exposed to the Omicron variant, which gives them immunity against the virus. So this immunity lasts for 6 to 9 months, which means the immunity will likely last for the next 3-4 months. Now, all these factors point out that a fourth wave is not likely. But there is one caveat, which is we know that the Omicron virus evolves randomly and spontaneously. So, if that happens, then we are looking at a dangerous situation. Then another wave could result in India. So far, we know that the cases are restricted to Delhi and Haryana, which is thought to be manageable, and hopefully new wave will not result. With this, I would like to end this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.